So, just talk about mental health for a minute. I started suffering depression as a teenager, and they didn't really have medicine for it, so I just kind of suffered, and I got an eating disorder. And then, as I became in my 20s, I had a manic episode that caused me to lose touch with reality, and I got in the hospital. Mine was pretty extreme. I was dead. I mean, it was like 108 pounds. I was really trying to get below 100. There was obviously a problem. But it had gone on for a couple years, the bulimia, the anorexia, and nobody did anything. In fact, my family locked the cabinet so I couldn't get into the food, but I figured out the combination. I'm a pretty smart girl. It was obsessive. It was really tough. You get teenagers all the time judging each other, trying to be the one-upmanship kind of instead of correcting. Well, one thing, I was a model. I did modeling, and it made me get a lot of attention because my face and my clothed body were in print locally. So I've been in and out of hospitals probably 50, 60 times. And it's kind of like dialysis. You got to go in and get your blood cleaned. And I've worked with many doctors. One, Showalter, had to go to prison because he was sexually abusing his patients. I like Dr. Eagle. He would sit there and talk to me for an hour, and we would talk. And we need that time with the doctor so they can understand how our chemistry is working. You can't do a 15-minute appointment and think that's going to solve the issues. And the only reason I'm doing this video is to help others so that, when I see these gun deaths and stuff like that, I know it's mental illness, and it just is. It's chemistry and improper thinking, maybe a belief system that sends you into a stress mode, like cleanliness. You got to have it super clean, and if it's not that way, you get overly stressed and unhappy. That's mental illness, and you may never go to a doctor or anything, or you may drink beer every night, or wine, or do Valiums, or painkillers. Our brains are on light, the sunlight, that affects us, the darkness, the cold, all these empirical things and ideas. I can throw out some ideas and it upsets people because they just haven't thought of them. And I'm like, yeah, but if you do, you'll see it's better. Because I spend a lot of time walking and thinking, and I think so did the guy that wrote Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll. He used to walk and think a lot. But everybody's got chemicals, and we all have situations mentally that are difficult. I don't care what person you are, where you are, you have stress in your life that can be very uncomfortable, and you have to learn how to deal with it. And it's not with drugs or alcohol, and it's certainly not with the depression and isolation that you start hating people and you're not able to relate to them. So you get so upset and so angry and so hateful. That's chemistry in your brain and the way you think about things and experiences you've had. And then they get a gun and they do the shooting. It's mental illness. I don't like to focus on the guns. I mean, I do think there has to be some controls in place to help, but that is not the one answer. The one answer to make things better all over the United States, where we have so many homeless, so many in need of treatment from stress. You look Miami Vice and you're like, oh, cool. But I've been in Miami when a guy pulled a knife on us at a stand, and they were filming Miami Vice, and I said, oh, shit. That was a little stressful. I've seen police officers roughhouse adults, white and black. And so obviously their job is stressful. And to me, the PDR needs to incorporate anger, violent acts, as a type of mental illness, so we can begin to look at it and start treating it as such. It's a mental illness. Thank you.